Beyond just reporting on the news, coming to CES this year, I wanted to find out what's inside the ultimate Matter and Apple smart home, because this is rapidly changing as Matter expands.
What's taken it so long to get Matter to market?
They had a really cool demo that I actually just got to test out.
What's your favorite thing so far you've seen in the smart home space here at CES?
Something that can take Matter energy management to a whole new level. I went to check out the sponsor of today's video, EcoFlow. They showed off their Oasis AI platform. If you're like me, you've probably found yourself deep in the settings of some smart home app trying to figure out how to optimize your setup to be just what you need. Instead of that, Oasis, through the EcoFlow app, quickly creates personalized energy customization options and data summaries for you by just asking it a question. This can be anything from showing you how to optimize your power usage to leverage off-peak rates to save money every day, or how long your home can survive on battery backup, giving you choices balancing comfort and length of time on power. Along with planning for the future, you can also use Oasis for quick access to data from the past, like how much energy did I use today? The dashboards and data Oasis presents are complete with nice charts and visuals to help you really understand your energy usage and Oasis proposed plans. Oasis is available now and works with EcoFlow's Delta Pro 3 and Delta Pro Ultra, combined with the Smart Home Panel 2. Oasis can also talk to Tibber, Shelly, and Matter-compatible energy management systems. The new voice interaction feature is scheduled to ship in May. To learn more about Oasis and all of EcoFlow's announcements at CES, check out the link at the top of the description. Thanks again to EcoFlow for sponsoring this video and helping us cover CES in person.
So look who I just ran into on the show floor. It's the one and only Shane Whatley. Shane, what have you seen so far at CES that really stands out to you?
A few things, but specifically in the Apple home space or HomeKit, I saw some ultra wideband locks. There's been a couple of them. The one that really sticks out, I think, is from Ultralock. They had a really cool demo that I actually just got to test out. Seeing the ultra wideband in action and seeing how precise it is. They're supposed to have a version come out first that doesn't support Apple Home Ultra Wideband. I think that's going to be later this year. They should have another version. But I'm really excited to see Ultra Wideband in locks. It's just super useful, and even more excited to see Apple support that Ultra Wideband through Matter.
Of course, yeah, it's so cool to see how accurate ultra wideband can really be. As you're moving up to it, it just knows like exactly how far you are away from the lock, and if you're on the inside of the lock, it doesn't unlock. So I can't wait for Ultralock and others to make Apple versions of that and start to see that coming into hopefully with the new home key stuff too.
Yep, exactly. It's going to be another year of locks, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. Every year, the year of locks.
And speaking of another year of locks, Schlage announced their new Sense Pro lock with ultra wideband coming later this year. But I didn't see any units to demo at CES.
Look who I ran into here at the Aki booth. What's your favorite thing so far you've seen in the smart home space here at CES?
I think your answer, what you told me yesterday, the Akara, what's it called again? The presence sensor.
FP300.
FP300. It's everything that I ever wanted for a presence sensor. The cable kind of bothered me, and the fall detection features were nice to have, but I already have my Apple Watch for that. I don't need a car to do that for me. The SwitchBot one we saw yesterday was kind of fun. It's Matter compatible.
Yeah, it's true. I also think this is like the year of the Matter button. Everybody's adding buttons to everything, which you can use for automations, which will be great.
No, but that robot was all in one. It was kind of fun. It was like a table, a humidifier, and a robot.
Yeah, that's
kind of too bulky in my opinion. It was fun, right?
Very clever idea. Very creative for sure.
Nikia is right. The new SwitchBot platform is really fun. It adds attachments to your robot vacuum so it can be used to move things around the home. Maybe you want to move an air purifier or fan between different rooms throughout the day, or have a roaming iPad in the kitchen for FaceTime calls or recipes.
So I'm here around a lot of the robot vacuums at CES, and there are a lot of cool innovations here this year. I think if you've been ignoring robots for a while, not really watching videos in them, robot vacuums are worth paying attention to in 2025.
Picking up all that mess on the floor is where Dreamy comes in. They showed off a robotic arm concept that can pick up trash from the floor and put it in a waste bin you label in the Dreamy app. The arm can also grab a number of tools for cleaning surfaces near the floor like baseboards. Dreamy also showed off their new X50 Ultra that can lift up or down over ledges up to 6 centimeters in height. This won't be able to climb stairs, but it could be perfect for older homes that have different levels of floors in adjacent rooms. Roborock also has a new robotic arm design that will begin shipping in April. The Saros Z70 is an ultra-thin robot design that can use a retractable arm to put smaller laundry in the dirty laundry bin, pick up light shoes, and put trash in the trash can. Narwhal was showing off their new self-cleaning mop design coming later this year. They had a display showing just how much a soy sauce spill could get spread over your floors with a conventional robot mop compared to the new design. But what about Matter support for robot vacuums? To find out about this and more, I sat down with David, the CEO of ECOVACS.
Right, as the robot travels around your home, it's bringing all the dirt around. So with the DBot X8, what we have done is, right, so we call this constant water pressure self-clean technology, where it seeps clean water onto the roller at all times, and as the roller brings the dirt back up, it cleans the dirt off the roller.
You have the manufacturing in-house along with the product development and marketing. What makes it special that you have the manufacturing? Like how does that actually help the customer?
You know, I think the complete iteration process is much faster. And when we talk about mass production, we're not just talking about the final assembly of the product. We're also producing the sensors and the motors and the battery packs. For example, we are introducing a new product, the T50 Max. We have now a new system, blast technology, right? So boosted large airflow system. Right now, conventional wisdom is you look at K-pop. Supposedly it tells you this is how much suction it does. Cleaning efficiency is not completely defined by KPA. What we have done on the T50 Max is introducing large airflow. So not just the KPA on the motor, but large airflow. So imagining increasing the size of the fan to pick up more debris. And at the base of it is not just the technology on the motor, it's actually on the battery. So what we have done is to increase the output efficiency of the battery so it can power up the motor, so it can bring up more airflow into the product. On component level, where we do R&D, we put them together and make sure that we're extremely vertically integrated.
What's taken it so long to get Matter to market for users, and what's sort of the plan or roadmap for shipping Matter vacuums at ECOVACS?
This year will be coming, 2025 will be coming with products, more products. So nice. I think last year we have one product that's supporting the Matter ecosystem.
Yes.
This year we're coming with the new X8, with the T50s. They are gonna be Matter supported.
Great.
Right, so we're constantly in development, in interaction with Apple, increasing functional capabilities with Matter.
Nice.
So in the past, you're only able to have on and off. We think can really help the user to let them feel that, you know, I have the EcoVacs robot in the Matter system. We're also in talks with development at Apple, thinking what can we do with the DTOF sensors. We know that there's a DTOF sensor built in on the iPhone, so it can scan your room. But for the robots that's traveling around your home, they're also navigated by a DTOF sensor. So how can we have the DTOF sensor work together to help you build out a more accurate home plan? And you can have the layout on a map. Right now, you have a robot, you will have the layout of your home on a map on your phone.
Of course.
But imagine that with Matter together. The other function that we have seen is more users are using scheduled cleaning. More users are using section cleaning on the robot. Past we're only supporting on and off. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. We want the users to have deep interaction with the product and with Matter together.
Are there any automations that you have in your home that you find really handy or helpful, or you know, I'm sure you're trying different vacuums all the time.
Yes,
so,
yes. You know, I think lighting for me is a big thing.
Which is why we're here at the Govee booth to check out their new Matter lights they have this year. I love this new Govee tree floor lamp concept coming soon. You can change how big or small the lights are on the wall by shifting the light back and forth like this. And of course you can set it to any different colors and it will support Matter, and it stands up by itself on the floor. These tape lights, the Govee strip light with Skyline kit. This allows you to have LED lights reflecting off a corner, either vertically or horizontally, and they screw into your wall or ceiling. And so much easier to install than something that's installed inside of furniture. So this is the Govee Uplighter floor lamp that serves as both a reading light if you have it next to, let's say, a couch, but then you can also get some cool color ambiance on the top of the light by then changing colors on the top and turning off the reading light. This is the new Govee Table Lamp 2 Pro, and it has speakers made by JBL, and you can also get all the colored lighting you want and different animations from Govee in the Govee app. And this lamp will be supporting Matter and is coming soon. They have a really cool setup here in the bedroom with 2 of these. These are the Govee mini panel lights. They support Matter and they're available now. And I love all the different shapes and styles you can make with them because each individual square really isn't all that big. It's a couple inches by a couple inches. And here they have it in a really cool Mario Kart ambiance here with this gaming setup. Looks really neat.
But like energy management and robot vacuums, Matter is also coming to appliances. So I headed over to that part of CES to take a look.
So I'm here at the Bosch booth where they have the 100 series refrigerator, the first Matter-enabled appliance. And I want to find out, why would you want to have Matter in your refrigerator? And here with Hal Strong at Bosch.
I can take any Matter-enabled device or controller and connect direct to this refrigerator. So what can I do now that it's connected to the Samsung TV? We make the Samsung TV a controller, for example. So I can, from the TV and the remote of the TV, I can actually change the temperature of this fridge because we've connected the TV to the fridge. Or I can actually receive notifications. Maybe I've left the door open, okay? Because I went and grabbed a bottle of water and I ran outside because I had a phone call or something.
Sure.
Right? And then immediately on the TV or any of my Matter-enabled devices that have been connected, they will give me a notification if I've chosen that to occur. Because otherwise the door would be left open for hours. And next year when we come back to CES, I bet we'll have an oven that's Matter compatible, a cooktop, and a dishwasher, and hopefully we'll see other brands doing the same.
Matter doesn't cover everything, at least yet. Cameras have yet to be included, and there are very few devices that support the Matter video casting standard. But as I found in 2024, having some kind of a home theater in my smart home is a great place for our family to have quality time together, especially during the colder winter months. For this, there's nothing more cinematic than a projector. Rob from the Hookup channel here on YouTube told me I should check out the Valerian Vision Master series. I was really impressed with their booth. They had a Vision Master Max playing Avatar inside a home theater setup, and it looked super clear and sharp. The Vision Master projectors will even work as HomeKit TVs in the Home app, enabling you to toggle power and switch inputs with scenes and automations. The form factor I love the most with projectors is ultra short throw. It puts the projector right below the screen, enabling projectors to fit in rooms they wouldn't otherwise. Xgimme had a cool concept for pairing their existing Aura 2 projector with a retractable screen that has a soundbar built in. This looked sleek and could help hide more tech into fewer pieces in your living room. Like last year, there were a number of robot mowers and a snowblower at the show. I didn't have much to add on these other than to say I want to try one of them this year in my own yard, so next year I have more context of what to look for in new features. Let me know in the comments if there's a brand or model you're especially curious about. But that brings us to the most important part of my trip to CES.
So if my young kids at home knew that I made it all the way to CES and didn't take time to see all the cool diggers and trucks, they would think I'm crazy, which is why I made it over to the West Hall and right here at the John Deere booth. So I don't know what CES would be without my fellow creators who all come here as well. It's great to see them in person and make lots of great videos. So I'll leave a playlist linked here on the screen to check out so you can see more coverage of CES, probably a lot of things that I missed. Thanks again to EcoFlow for sponsoring today's video. You can learn more about their Oasis AI platform with links in the description. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and be sure and go catch my part 1 video if you missed that. Thanks again so much for watching, and hope to see you in the next video.